Hello, Palin. How you doing? How's it going? Hello, Bubble. Hello, Vamp. And there is a big Jerry. He has flumped in front of the camera. He's a good flump. Flump, flump, flump. Oh. Fun cam on the big screen. There we go. How is everyone doing? Oh, look at him. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. This one. Got there in the end. Ta-da! There's the boy. There's the boy. The lovely sound of splish splash. Oh, I said I was going to show some Giulietta videos on a stream. Wonder if I can quickly show you those now. I have the Contradiction splashing music and the splashing music? Splashing in the background. Hello everyone. Well, it's me. Hello everyone. Hello. But if I... Oh, this was when we first got her. This was her having a little dig, and then she does eventually appear like, hello! Hello! And then, I think I talk about her a bit later. There's karaoke. Oh, here she is. This was, that was my Valentine's meal. There she is getting a little treat. There's the boy. This was... her, I think this might have been the first night that we had her, and we were slowly getting to know her, getting her used to our hands and such. She is just pouching everything. She is very cute. She's a very sweet little thing. Bomb destroy. And then this was her when we first had her in the playpen and set her up like a little playground. I have to move that box away from the edge now because she will just use it to jump like out over the side. And there she is. This is her filling her pouches, fit to burst, but she always seems to have room for more stuff. And there she is. This is one of Kim's apple branches that she gave us. I broke it off for the bunny. She made an absolute mess with this, but it was very lovely seeing how... There you go, there's me! Is this the one that ends with tabs? No, that must have been the previous week. Ah, well there you go. There's a bit of Giulietta. Little vlog sneak peek. So, I will be playing... I'm listening from the office, don't tell my boss. I won't tell. I'm going to give Contradiction a go. Rob, are you listening? Rob? I was wondering, do I need to put a mature filter on for this? Because when I went to the Steam page, it was like, please say that you're over 18, and I was like, oh, do I need to, is it going to be shocking? And am I going to get banned? Or is it fine? There's no naughtiness, but is there anything, there's nothing I would need to have it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I wasn't sure if there are any, Jerry's looking into my soul. You should see the close-up. This is the close-up of the boy. What's it rated mature for? I wonder if it says on the page. If I go to the store page, Oh, it says rated 12. Why did I have to say that I guess if they have any age rating, maybe you just have to... It's rated M for video game. Thank you very much for the follow. Well, there's references to some stuff, I suppose. So I'm looking at this screen right now. I guess should I put subtitles on? Subtitles on. Do bunnies not blink? No, not really. They can do, but they don't tend to. Exit full screen. No, I'm happy to be on full screen. Watch prologue. Case background info. Do I need to watch the prologue, or will the prologue happen when I press start game? Is that just if you want to go back and watch it? Also, Rob, or Pot, or Nightjar, do you have any idea where I'm best to be putting my camera? LOL, hello Virida. How you doing? Yeah, bunnies tend to not blink, and they also tend to just sleep with their eyes open. Middle of the screen, so sort of like that. Is that good? Or should I put scenes will appear here? I will be. Oh no, I've moved things. I am Chief Clues. Yes, but bigger. Is that good? Is that perfect? I guess I'll try it at the bottom and then see how it goes. That's why you lost the staring contest with a Banui. That'll be it. That'll be it. Oh, look at him. Don't look at him, he's gone. He's run away. Where is this one at the moment? No, wait, this one. Okay. Is Jerry still off to the side? I still see his little cheeks. Sid! Oh, Sid, thank you very much for the 25 months. Sid, did you see the link that I sent you earlier? I didn't know if you would find it interesting or if it's something you already know about, to be honest. But I would... oh, bye-bye, Nightjar. Thank you for stopping by. I think the game intro is the same as the prologue. Oh, okay. Hello, Matty. But I thought you might find that link interesting. So, right, I'm putting this off now. Should I just begin? I just saw it. Very cool. Nice. Nice. Have you got the clip of Bryony saying how she... Oh. No! No. No. I was tempted to make a little clip video of me having the tutorial up for Power Wash Sim for every single time I've ever played it, but I put that into the clips video today. Oh, there he go. He's gone off to cuddle. Here's a whammon. Do I need to focus this? I think the focus is set to forward. What am I like? Oh no. What am I like? Right, focus. There you go. Banui's in focus. Right. Let us begin. Are you ready to watch this? No, to start the game. I'm scared. What if I can't tell if people are lying?
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide.
What?
The verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighbouring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
That was so much information. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, right. What is Atlas? What is Atlas? I don't understand. Is it a university or a cult? I don't know. Okay. Yes. Right. Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see a magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Click the inventory icon to see your collected items, which include both physical objects and information Jenks has collected. If you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try to use the icon. Kate Vine, she died. Wow. Jenks has no chill. Right. So, this is my... Right, Kate's driving license was found the opposite side of the lake that she died. That was a thing, right? There she is. Oh no, her body was found in the woods. Right, so far we know that the murder victim died. But it might not have been murder. Right. This is the map. This is where to do a spot of investigating around Eden Lodge. You also have things you haven't asked about Simon and Emma yet. Right. So they had a controversial business course. So it was a business course, but they had it was like a 5-stage business course where one of the things was fire or something. Right, so I guess let's go to the pub. Oh. I guess we can't go. Wait. No, we can't go into the pub. We can't go into the pub. Right, so let me have a look at the... Wait, where was the map again? This one. Rebecca's pub. So, let's go to... Eventually that answer. Is there an achievement for just knocking on the pub door until they open? Ryan and Paul Rand. Post office, phone box, Abbey Farm. Where does the boyfriend live? Wait. Case background info. Simon and Emma. Simon met Thompson. Simon met Emma at university. He went to school. Oh, he works in the shop. Right, so let's go interview The boyfriend in the shop, which I guess must be down the road this way, right? Go down behind Brandon House. No. Oh, the chief? Can I just keep going down this way? I guess I should be trying to investigate things and see if... Is this like Professor Layton? If I wriggle over something, will my thing pop up? I'm not seeing a magnifying glass. I'll just leave town. Just run away. What if I do... Oh! Anything I can investigate here? No. Okay, but that's good to know that that's what that is. Got very fancy shoes. Right. Okay, no, just checking. Just checking. Right. I guess, should I go to the... I'm not seeing it pop up at all. I guess I'll go and... Wait. Now this is a thing. Oh. Chrome extension. I guess I don't click and drag.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked.
It's a small town. You'd know who stole it.
Like homebrew equipment.
Where have my subtitles gone?
This might come in handy.
Can't just steal things. You're a crime. Okay, let's go and meet Simon, I guess.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Was it someone stealing screwdrivers?
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Oh, that's her boyfriend. I thought he was the boyfriend of the...
Oh, this will be fine.
Okay, that makes
Do you
more
want anything?
sense.
Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, my first interview. First pick an item you want to ask about and then click ask to see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Simon said, blah, 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 blah. He also said, blah, blah. He also said, blah, blah, de blah, blah. I don't think Jenks pays attention to the people he interviews. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows the summary of replies beneath. Now click any reply to add it to the contradiction box on the right. You can add 2 replies at a time. Oh, that's the name of the game. Now you start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradictory replies. That's why it's called this. And add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Okay, right. So, screwdriver. Are you missing a screwdriver? It isn't worth asking Simon because he doesn't have one. Right. So, wait, what can I guess I'll ask about this.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know?
Bit
sharp,
soon.
quite sharp.
Bit soon, mate.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Well, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
I saw Kate at the Atlas meeting on Friday. Only known Kate for 3 months. Didn't socialise with Kate outside of Atlas. Kate often seems drunk at Atlas. Okay. Can I make a contradiction of she was full of life and she's dead? What do you mean by that? Would he know anything about this?
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No.
No.
No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Okay. Why do you have an unlocked
Who's the bike
bicycle?
outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
I mean, everything is literally like 10 seconds walk away, but fair dues. Why can I not ask about this?
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Okay. So, he's not really said anything bad. He's not said anything bad. She seems drunk. Did you do this? Why would he say anything bad? Because he's a murderer. I mean, I guess this seems fine. Okay, I guess I'll go and visit
Probably be
Emma.
back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Right.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her
Usual
self?
drunk self.
Oh, just
Roosevelt, thank
being
you.
Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? In what way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Okay.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay. Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I wasn't muted. I think I was just mouthing to myself. I mean, she said that he... Okay, the only thing I can spot so far is that she said she'd, like, improved in recent months. Whereas
that's all for the
Simon
moment.
said...
Thank you.
Oh, so I can't pitch them against each other. Okay,
Be
well,
back later
I think
on,
that's
if
fine.
okay.
If that's okay. Sketch! Does this
Just
mean
to knock on the
anything to
window
you?
for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Okay. That's nice to know. That's not dodgy at all. Right. Go to the woods. Sketch and Rossimo, thank you very much. You're both lovely. Lovely. Right, I guess good adventurers go left. Go to the jetty.
Looks like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Unless... Wait, can I... How do I... Whoa, look at that.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Sort of bird. Okay. Oh. Try using... Wait. What do we mean try using this? A broken pendant was retrieved near the lake in the woods. Okay. Do I have to go back and show them? Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Wait. Go back into the woods. Go into clearing, head towards Atlas.
Have to come back later, I think.
No, keep trying. You can break it. You can break it. I believe in you. Okay. Nope. Go out. It confuses me because the way round turns changes. This way. I forget I'm walking back the same way again. To screwdriver everything. No, I'm walking back this way. So I want to go this way. No. I guess I want to go that way. Wait, no, because now I'm facing the other way. Woods Lane? Oh, okay, there we go. Is Eden Lodge where they... Can I ask about
A
this?
few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might
So
have been wearing
get your
it last
fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. Oh, I'll show you.
Friday. Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Oh, now I've got one tiny parrot. Okay.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay. Right.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
But if you went to college together, wouldn't college... This is a post-grad.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started at Atlas.
Right, so you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
What about when you murdered her? Oh, I got Chivos?
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Oh. Hello, Sir Elphick. How's it going? When it says no cheats used, could I have cheated?
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we don't do
There's
that.
been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
It's like 10 people
Yes.
live here.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Is she flirting with Jenks? Is that why she's like, married? Don't know if I'm saying that.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Was it a murder fee? For murder?
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Do you know anything about this screwdriver? Oh,
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
oh yeah, never asked Kate for ID. That's true. Should have seen it before. Then again, I guess if she knows that she's a college person, maybe she would know that she's
Do
old
you
enough.
recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Okay, so... Out of interest, can I? No. I guess that wouldn't count as a contradiction because she would have... Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Nothing to check here. Lavatories! What a fancy sign. Okay. So... there anything behind here now? Go to the restaurant. Can I have some beans on toast? Right, still nothing there. So why would he lie? I don't know what I'm going to say to the chief. I don't know why I pressed this. Can we try calling that number? Hello? I need a Amanda hugging kit? Doo! I'm guessing he's not going to pick up. That's fine. How's days going? How you doing? Just thinking about you. Right. Guess I won't call the chief again. I beep, really? So, what do I... Oh, I can investigate behind the pub. Ooh, why are his shoes so curly? I don't understand. Why are they so... Did his toes go up? He's a cowboy.
Window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Ah. Ooh, hang on a second. The tape. Broken pub window. It's the same tape that was by the driver's license. Oh, Joe, I love a washi tape, I do. Wait, if I go... Oh. Okay, let's go in and ask about that.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So, you have a broken
How did the
window.
window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to barring clients I don't think are suitable.
So, don't know who broke the window, but then she left that. Surely you can piece these two together.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. It could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around. Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Why would she lie about that? Why would she? Okay, so... Is there any way I can put these two things together? No. I want to just be like tape, 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 but I don't know how. I don't quite know how to make the tape. Okay, maybe I can't do that yet. Kate was very drunk, but you also said that you're very strict. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Thank
I
you.
need to-
Probably be back
It didn't
later.
have the... I probably don't trust you. Thank you. I don't think it had the the symbol that meant I could inspect it. Yeah, there's not the magnifying glass. Okay, I guess I'll go and ask the other two. Is that a gallows? There are gallows there. Not a gallows, a stocks. Oh, I've not been here.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Ooh. Okay, so we've had two... Oh.
Wow. Isn't that interesting?
Yes. That is interesting. Friday at 8 p.m. Right. Hello, Dave. Right, how did I get to that person's house? It was here, wasn't it? No. Further down. Wait, no, this isn't... They live somewhere else entirely. Do you reckon they're just watching this fella just march up and down the road? Like, he hasn't got a clue. Whoever the murderer is, it's just like, we're going to get away from this. This is fine. He'll never catch us. Right, into here. I did say a woman's voice, so I guess I'll check with Emma first. Right. So the key, I reckon, might be for the pub.
Know
Maybe.
anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub. A broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Okay.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Okay. Has she mentioned anything else about where he... That's okay, in the college library on Thursday. But then you said you went... But then she could have just gone to see her parents afterwards. Yeah. That's fine. 'Cause she does say night. Okay. Use the screwdriver. Right, let's see what Simon has to say. Dun, 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 dun.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Eh?
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
That doesn't seem to be anything bad. That's fair dues. Okay. Went straight home after Atlas. That's okay. Okay.
Be back
right.
later on, if that's okay.
Be back later on. Yeah, he's got his homebrew. He doesn't need the pub. He's all good. Right, speaking of the pub, let's go back to the pub. And... Wait, where does this one go again? Oh, the village hall. What was Atlas again? Atlas is a... business course. Wait, can I use the key? Try using this. Oh, this isn't illegal. This is fine. I'm above the law. Traditional food. you imagine having this detective popping in and out of your house 20 times a day, just every day being like, might be back. And you're like, please, please no, please. Atlas. Oh.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
Orion. I'll just steal that. A little bit of theft on top of the breaking and entering. Although I guess he didn't break. He just entered. Oh.
It just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Nigel, I had to go to work. Okay. I don't think I can. Can I use Simon's homebrew? No. No, okay. Fair dues. Margarine. Oh. Can I go around and ask Rebecca about it? Can I be like, I just stole this from you. What do you think of that? Is this okay?
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
I actually can.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Okay.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Okay. And she's not that fussed about the fact that I stole it from somewhere around the house. That's fine. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Am I still not going to the restaurant? Get some chippies? Nope. Fine. Right. Can I don't think I can go and talk to... Every time he says Ryan, he says it in a real, like, Ryan. It just goes on for so long. Ryan. So this was Ryan's.
Ask a couple more things, please.
Do you know
Ever
about
seen
this?
this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
That is how you spell it.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Ryan.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Just few of the orgies and murder sessions.
You have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Oh, a little bit of an icebreaker. That's nice. Right. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Can I have a look at... The only thing limiting your future is your past. 3 months intensive. How is it an intensive training course? It's every Friday. Not that intense. Oh wait, is there a number? I think I can only call the chief. I could try it though. I could go into the... Maybe I could see if the chief wants to join me. Oh, no. It just exclaims. My favourite thing about when he was talking to Rebecca is every time he would be like, does this mean anything to you? And every time she'd be like, I'm like, just hold it closer to her. Just hold it out. I hope it continues. Have you seen this? Jenks, we've talked about this. I cannot see what you're holding up. Okay. Can I use Kate's argument? No. Right. I guess I will take this back to the pub. We're trying to solve a case of a murder. We're trying to solve whether it was a murder or whether she maybe, if it was an accident or a suicide, or we don't know. This.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Okay. There's no... I don't think there's any... I don't think there's anything bad here. Right. She wouldn't know about the bottles. Didn't know Simon made homebrew, buys from a microbrewery, doesn't buy from kitchen breweries. Going to during an argument, strict about barring clients, doesn't know who broke the window. Had an argument between two girls outside. Wait, so maybe, can I put this one against... Wait, no. Where's the... I've lost it. No. No.
That's
No.
all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. So... I think I've asked everyone about everything. What can I do? Let me see. Let me do a quick recap. What do I have? I have still got my screwdriver. And I've got a pendant. And I've got a key. And a mask. That doesn't help me. Is there any... Can I use the screwdriver to fix the light? To make it a bit lighter in here. Fix the light. So use for a screwdriver. I'll say when there's a use for a screwdriver. Wait, is that what it said? Have we tried going back to Atlas? That is a good point. I'm gonna see if I can question this first. I like the mysteriously looping music in this.
Ask about a few
Hello,
more
rat
things, please.
boy. Right. Broken pub window. No.
Be back later on if that's
Oh
okay.
no, that does make sense though, because she went in and paid for the window after she broke it, so that's fair dues. Right, let's see if I can go to Atlas and not get lost in the woods. Go into the woods. Go into the woods. Further into the woods. Head towards Atlas. Enter the grounds. Enter the building. Okay, here we go, here we go. Go into the atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Okay. Can I put the mask on? And there's nothing I can... Do-do-do-do. Anything in this? I think there's anything of note here, is there? I mean, for a reading room, it doesn't have any books. That's suspicious. Nothing else I can check. Let's try the leftovers 7 times. Doot, 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 doot. Bring your own books. We're not going to provide books for you. Anything more in the clearing? No. Wait, I've confused myself. Go to the lake. I think I found everything on the jetty. Okay. Wait. I've not done this bit, have I? Have I? Oh. Who's this?
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. Let's just go in. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently.
Hello, I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
A bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse.
And what's your name?
Farmhouse. Excuse me, I'm just out here doing a drugs. Don't look at me. Oh no, I don't want to go. It's a bit dark for questions. You need to see full light for questions. Right, let's go to the farm. Dun, dun, dun. Is that a weed? 911, what's your
According
emergency?
to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Excuse me, were you doing a weed? Oh. Sneaky. Greenhouse. Oh.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
I'll steal that. Do a little bit of thievery here. Add this to my crime spree.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please?
Didn't take you long.
Haven't got much time.
Just chased him.
Just close the doors, shall I?
So sassy.
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
His little face lit up when he mentioned Simon. Do you reckon he loves him?
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Was Simon your type?
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike?
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Okay. This is going to be the deciding question.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
Kisses.
Make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Jenks making himself at home. In the next shot, he's just going to be like putting his pajamas on. Oh, I can't ask about this. Okay, this.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
Okay.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Don't say that.
Wow.
I've been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Jenks is very,
Know anything about
judgy.
an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Who is this guy?
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing. And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
Okay.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want. Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. The mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
I only make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you.
Do
Keep
it for
this.
Simon.
Keep it.
Thank you.
Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Hookah pipes. Black mirrors and hookah pipes. The devil's lettuce. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what did you say? Knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend. Didn't socialise with her. Autumn, thank you very much. Know about Simon's bike. Saw Simon a month ago. No, Simon is on the Atlas course. Hasn't discussed the course with Simon. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. Because I guess if Simon's been on the course for 3 months, he could have seen him a month ago and know that he was on the course. Don't see there's any reason why he would have gone to the pub. No. Okay.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay. Wait, will there be any more now I know what they are? Or is this probably just a prompt for asking, wasn't it? I love that every time he says, I noticed this in this part of your property, no one is like, why? How did you get in there? How do you know this? They just accept that he's gone rogue. I'm asking for a warrant, yeah. This opened up anything yet? No. So I still can't, even though I'm like outside their house. Well, it's outside the post office. I can't look at... Can't look at anything here. Have you seen this before? It's a warrant to search your house. I guess I can just ask everyone about the mirror and see if they... Why don't I just use the mirror to ask Kate who killed her?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
I feel like that would be the best way to go about this.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Oh. Okay. That wasn't... Haven't seen the Black Mirror before, and yet earlier you said you were a big Charlie Brooker fan.
Thank you. Probably
I
back
think...
later.
Probably will be back later. Okay. Right, let's go and see if the other two know about this. I just like seeing Jenks show people things, to be honest. Yeah, wait, did I not ask you about... Oh, I didn't ask about this.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Something similar.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No.
Hookah
I
pipes
don't think
and
so.
black mirrors.
She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry. Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
Okay. Okay. Let's go see.
Thank
what
you.
Simon
Probably be back
says.
later.
Thank you, Sandpart. Is that true? Is that true? Have you seen one of these before?
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Okay. It's annoying that now I've got this, I can't really take it to James and be like, does this...
That's
Unless
all
it
for the
updates...
moment. Thank you.
Unless it updates in there. Because... Can I use it? Will it just be... Oh, I can't use it. Can't use it. I'm just... Because, like, she's just said, oh, Kate had one of those. But he said it never... He didn't really know Kate. So I'm wondering if that's a thing. But I don't think I can ask him any further questions. That's a contradiction, am I right? I've never played Her Story. No, I've never played an FMV game before. Okay, I don't think. Does just say that he didn't socialize with her. Okay, so I guess that is fine. I guess that is fine. That it's not like he said no, I'd never met her
Be back
before.
later on, if that's okay.
Okay. So, can I... Right, where have I not been? I've asked everyone about the mirror now. Oh, I could call the chief. You're gonna pick up Chief?
Hello.
Chief, me again. A few things have come up. I met someone called James Wilson. Bit of a dropout into witchcraft, magic, occult things. Makes scrying mirrors.
Legs and crying mirror.
Scrying, Chief. It's an occult thing. Black painted glass. You're meant to stare into it until you see ghosts or something. Emma Bowman knew about it. They all know each other from college. Emma said he was selling these mirrors last Friday at the local market.
What was he doing Friday night?
I'm not sure. Said he couldn't remember the last time he saw Kate. Lives on his own, so I doubt he has an alibi, but I don't see any motive yet.
Well, look harder and double check where everyone was Friday night.
Right. Thanks, Chief.
Oh, so is the chief... Is the call the chief thing basically like, go and do this? Like, this is your... Is that the hint button? Is the chief? Oh. Calling the chief is hints. Oh. Well, there you go. But he just said to go and check what everyone was doing on Friday, but...
Don't mind.
Can't remember the last time... Can't believe you used the hint. Does that mean I won't get an achievement for not using hints now? Because I didn't even know that that was what that was. I just thought, oh, what can I do? That should be more obvious. So... Must be something here. Just wanted to hear his voice. I just wanted to check the chief was okay. Right. There's not really any way to ask him about what he was doing on Friday. He said he wasn't murdering her on Friday. Hasn't seen Simon for a month, so he wasn't with Simon. Doesn't know anything about the broken window, hasn't been to the pub for over 2 months. I think cheats are separate from calling the chief you're good. Oh, okay. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Hasn't discussed the course with Atlas. Knows he's on the course. I don't see any contradictions here. All seems fine. I mean, unless there's a way that I can try and link that he... No.
Thank you.
Okay.
Probably be back later.
I don't think it's him. He's not spoken with Simon in a month, but Simon has been on the course for 3 months. And he knows that Simon's on the course, so that checks out. There's not anything down behind there, but I'll check it just in case. Unless... I don't think time's passed yet, so I don't know if I can... I've asked you everything in the pub, and I've investigated in the pub. Dun, 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 dun. I think unless
questions, if you don't mind.
That is true. He was selling them last Friday, but you went to your parents.
Aha. So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on.
Oh.
What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate. But why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Wait, does this change now? Okay. Argue with pub in the Kate last with Kate in the pub. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. But also didn't see her very often. No. Simon's cousin. I don't think that is helpful. He visited the pub on Monday, knows about the broken pub window. Well, yeah, she does. She was there when it was broken. I don't know if there's anything else here. Okay, I brought a mirror. Demonstrated how to use the mirror. Does the mirror help? No. No. Went to Atlas seminar with Simon. Only went once. Been to a similar course before. I wish you could like push for answers.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
I mean, I feel like that's bad because now she doesn't have
Thank
an
you.
alibi.
Probably
So
be
surely
back
that's surely that's a bad thing. But I don't think I can push it any further. Guilty. Guilty. I mean, surely something. Surely something must come up in those places, because otherwise why would you be allowed to, unless it's all just flavour. Cole Phelps was it, yeah, oh my gosh. When you're like, quietly just press this, and he's just like, where were you? You idiot! You're like, oh. You just calmly ask them another question, Phelps. There must be something else that she's saying then. Must be something else. Oh. Okay, I'm going forward now. Forward out of the woods. Forward to the lake junction. Forward to the entrance. Right to Woods Lane. Okay. What is... Check if their pants are on fire. Yeah. Okay. Right, from the top. She saw her run Friday, not Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. She was argumentative at college, had a drink problem at college. Didn't see Kate very often. Right. Doesn't think she lost her driving license. That seems fine, though. Doesn't like beer, but she didn't... That's not a contradiction. She didn't mention having beer at the thing. Necklace was an unwanted gift. Knows about the broken pub window, visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. But did she also say at any point that that was like... Like, is there any point putting these? No. Argued with Kate in the pub on Friday. Lent money to Kate because she needed it. I just wish I could, like, use things that other people had said against each other. And also just push things. Just be like, can I just have a bit more information about this?
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
I wonder if that's the one that's at the other building that she talked about. What did she say to the mask? She said, I ain't never seen it before.
Seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
I mean, I guess there's a possibility that she's not seen the mask before, but she went to one, but maybe they just didn't use it in the first session. Yeah. Hmm. There is the money that she needed, but she also bought a mirror. Is that gonna be... Nope. 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 So what was she doing on Thursday? Because she now has said that she wasn't going to her parents, but... Is it important what she did on Thursday? Or I feel like we should say where she... I guess her argument, her alibi now is that she went to her parents on Friday afterwards. Hello, Chewie. How you doing?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
And I don't think there's anything with Simon. Well, Sambad, she changed it to say that she did actually go to see her parents on Friday, not Thursday. I wish I could go and talk to this Ryan and Paul. But I guess that won't be until I've done this bit. So you went straight home after Atlas on Friday. Doesn't know anything about the argument. But you would have thought that she would have told him. Like, do they not talk to each other? Knows a lot about James for someone who doesn't talk to very much. I do not know. There's still the fact that he said that he didn't socialise with her and yet said that they went to college together. That seems a bit dodgy, but I don't think we can push that any further. I don't think I know where he works. Can I do... Accuse myself? Hello, Ted. I don't think there's any holes in this. I don't think there's any holes here. I don't know where else to go now.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Be back later on. Maybe I will just try to... Can I go into the whatchamacallit, into the village thingy? Oh wait, have I been down that path? Can't get into here. I want to have another look at that sign. And get entered into here. I did find the key there. But I can't see anything else in here. And it won't even let me check behind this thing anymore now. There was the... I could check behind there before, but it just said, this is too dark. Oh. Well, now it's saying I should call the chief. Oh, is that the hint button? Show tips. Ah. just want to progress to the next time. And I also just want to talk to James and Paul because I feel like I should be able to... Can I use the screwdriver on this? No! Can I steal the bicycle? Can I use the scrying mirror here? Now I know where the chief is. I don't want to have to call him. I might have to. Because I don't know what else I can do. I swear I've talked to... Did I miss anything with James? Hello, Connor. Did I miss something that he said? Did he do a contradict?
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Don't remember the last time you saw her. But I can't ask you about the mirror because I could be like, look, you bloomin' flingin', we're at the flingin' flangin' market. Flingin' flangin'. But you don't know when you last saw her. But I guess it didn't say when he last saw her. Could you scry? Can you scry and ask her? Did you see her at the market? Do you not discuss the course with Simon? You've seen the poster at college. Would you have gone to college with Kate? I mean, that's implying that there's only one. Could I use the scrying mirror to call the chief? Wait, what about Simon's homebrew? Knows Kate through Simon's girlfriend Emma. Didn't socialise with her. Objection. I saw Simon about a month ago. I don't think they've said anything about like the last time he saw Simon for his homebrew. I don't think there's a contradiction there. Doesn't have anything about the broken window. Hasn't been to the pub for over 2 months. That's fine, I think. Goes the mirror. Doesn't make a profit. Makes black scrying mirrors. Just one way of scrying. I don't think there's anything here. I feel like he would know about the... I feel like something like a broken mirror in a pub is going to be big news in a place like this. I can't call him out on being tracked by the government. I don't know how. I wish I could use stuff that other people say against them. But I cannot. Can't remember the last time you saw her. And it doesn't say what he did on Friday. I'm going to have to call the chief.
Thank you.
That noise makes me jump every time. That big zip. Big zip up. Come on, let's call the chief. Let's go and get shouted at by the chief. Go on, call me a big dummy dum-dum. Chief probably did it. He's probably a big murderer.
Hello, Jenks?
Yeah, Chief, I had a confession from Emma Bowman. It turns out she was arguing with Kate last Friday outside the pub. Kate broke the window. That's what the money was for.
What were they arguing about?
Money. Emma says she'd lent some to Kate, but Kate hadn't paid it back.
So Kate had money problems, so she broke a window and then paid Rebecca back for it. Something doesn't add up there, Jenks.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No. Call me back when you know some more.
Okay.
But I
Speak later,
tried that. Little pickle. I tried that already. I tried to say that that was a contradiction. And they were like, no, it's fine. Unless, did I do the wrong one?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Look, I said, Kate bought a mirror. Lent money to Kate because she needed it. But then she also, unless it's a different one I was meant to do. But then she bought a mirror. So she had money. No. Kate's argument. Broken pub window. Knew about the broken pub window. And then the argument. Lent money to Kate. Is it going to be those two? That. Oh, she bought lots of new jewellery. Lent money to Kate because she needed it.
Aha.
That's so dumb. Why would it be that one and
So
not the
you
mirror?
lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having, and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this.
So
Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
But I thought you went to one, so surely you would have known. Like, Kate. Oh, jeez. Which one is going to be the argument?
Aha.
Aha!
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. You say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell
Oh my
Rebecca
gosh.
either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn her back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up, and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Finally. Okay. Oh, it says no
7
cheats
o'clock.
used.
So,
Yay!
Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Yes, let's go and meet Ryan Rand. Can I get in here now? No. Oh, he's gonna be at the. I guess he's gonna be at his place of work, isn't he? Do. into the woods. Further into the woods. Even further into the woods. Maybe he's getting ready for the meetings. Knock, knock.
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions, is that all right?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
He's just all up in his grill.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was.
Until I murdered her.
All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Like I said when I murdered her. So suspicious. Right. Start from the beginning.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday. Then you came
feed
straight
him the
back with some of the
answers.
students. Is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day. Benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course.
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Okay. I mean, I feel like if someone is drunk and then you'd suspect there's a reason. But nope, fair dues, fair dues.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Okay.
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Suspicious. Very suspicious.
Know what this is?
Yes. It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol that we use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
Have you ever bought one of these?
I haven't, but I've seen the students wearing them.
Wait, did I miss? I can ask about the bicycle.
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Okay. Broken pub window.
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
Very health and safety conscious.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Okay, that seems very specific. I feel like that's gonna come up.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. I had a friend who used to make them for us for the course.
He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess, the mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Okay.
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks?
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Oh. Okay.
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates. Witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I feel like it's not him because that would be too obvious because he's so suspicious. Right, so what have we... I also just sort of want to hear him say landlady again.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate?
The landlady. Okay, so we have learned last saw Kate at the meeting on Friday. She was drunk at the meeting. She first met Kate 3 months ago. I thought it was a 3-month intensive course. Why are they all still on it? Said Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Hadn't suspected she had any emotional problems. Knows about the window, but not how it got broken. Okay. Thank you, Moo. Thank you for the follow. Seen students wearing the necklace. He left when? He left... I guess they left straight away after the course. And went down to the pub. Annoyingly, I can't ask him about the affair. So, the course is so fun, why not take it twice? There's... I don't feel like... Have you seen this? This poster in Played Up. I know he has bought a free... Well, no, I actually don't really know. But I don't know. But I know. See, there's like connections that I've made, but I don't know how to make them. Like the tape on the license and the tape on the window. And then there's things I want to ask about, but I don't know how to get it out of them. So he saw Kate at a meeting, but then I feel like these two contradict each other, because if she's turning up drunk, I don't know how happy she seems, but they don't seem to be a contradiction at all. And he doesn't know about the argument, so I can't use that. Usually it's Alice around 6, starts preparations at 6:30. That's so oddly specific. Made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on... So he knows about this, but he also says doesn't believe in anything supernatural now? Would that be a... Why would you still be using it on the course if... Okay. No, I don't know. I don't know what else I can do here. Is there going to be anything else in here? No. Just a room for the sake of a room. I wonder if I can update anything at the pub. Or maybe now the time has changed, maybe there'll be someone in the restaurant I can talk to? I guess now the time's changed here as well. Oh! What the heck is this?
Facing public property, please.
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
Pathetic.
Wow.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
Okay, now the real game begins. I thought he was going to say, what a prick. Okay. Doot, 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 doot.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
No, just one question. Oh, are you ready? Are you ready, everyone? Here we go.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
Doesn't know the finger symbol, how it could be used, but is used to read about black magic? Could that be a thing? No. No.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
No. Okay. That's exciting though, that there's new people. This place is slightly more populated than I thought. Okay. I'm glad I poked my nose in there. So, continue onwards. But I guess I'll check the jetty, just in case there's people carving it in there as well. It's cool that they've done this at different times of day. Wait. Who's this as well? Oh my gosh, they're all coming out at 7 o'clock.
Private Eye.
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house.
Why is his ear so smooth?
Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Or sod?
I don't think I've ever seen an ear so smooth.
Atlas's
shell.
reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station, find out a bit more about this Liam.
Liam. Okay. I'm so mesmerised by ears.
John speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
All right, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. Blimey, you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Right, well, good luck with that and see you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay. Okay. Dun dun dun. Right, so I guess let's, whilst I'm here, if I start at the beginning and then start questioning everyone again. Ding dong.
Ask about a few more things,
A
please.
little bit sus. A little bit sus. Right, so here we go.
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Not that I remember. Okay.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
That's so...
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
No.
He's just so sassy. Liam who died. Yeah. What do you think about that? Okay. So degree is in plant science. Why is that relevant? Because she was Kate Vine. The plant. Herbal tea and plant science makes sense. I don't think this has helped me. Notice Jerry, he's a good boy. He is a very good boy.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
I feel like... It's very clever the way that they have like filmed everything at the different times of day just to... One day this garage is going to be relevant. One day. But it sounds a lot busier in here now, so maybe...
If that's okay?
Maybe someone will,
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why, is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
Is that it? What? Fine.
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something. No, Black Stone. Very gothic.
Stone.
I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Be back later on. Still no one in here? But it sounds so busy now. I don't think any of that helped. Is there anything different happening behind here? Maybe now it's even darker, I'll be able to see. No, fine. Fine. Okay. I will ask these two. Oh, is that... Oh no, it's at 8 o'clock, isn't it? The meeting at the thing. Eris, hello. How you doing? Oh no, wrong way. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can steal a torch from someone.
A few more questions, please.
Right.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
No. Why?
It's okay, thanks.
Is that it? I thought this was going to be my big breakthrough.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Wait, can I not talk to Simon now? Just left the door and then gone back in. Hello, now I would like to talk to Simon, please.
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I had no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. I used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Oh, here?
No. At the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
Well, it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
I love that he's just gone into someone's house and they're just cooking dinner. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that you needed sustenance to live. That's quite suspicious. I didn't know you cooked food. Is Jenks an alien? Is that what the whole answer to all of this is?
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase. Free to be free. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right? Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right.
Wow. But you wouldn't feel guilty
Free to
about
be
doing a
free.
murder.
Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how
That'd be a
far this
thing.
freedom goes.
What do you know about Liam?
Liam.
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
I too feel human emotions. It's sad. Yes, that's sad. That's the one. Yes, terribly sad.
That's it for the time being. Thank you. Do you know the phrase "free to be free"?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Okay. Right.
Thank
I
you. Probably be back later.
now have to go through asking everyone else again about the... I guess I'll go back to Atlas. Ask about... Not this. Does this mean anything to you? Well, yes. Yes, it does.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Can you tell me a bit about the phrase "free to be free"?
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Has he just been stood by this fireplace with a glass of whiskey this entire time?
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
Okay, well, he seemed happy, and she seemed happy. Have you thought that you're a bad judge of character? Actually, hang on a second. You have a background in psychology, and yet you think that all of these people seem happy. Are you not... Are you... Maybe the emotional problems one? Seriously? None of this? Hello, Poke. Everyone seems happy. Yeah, it's just because he's so drunk, he just doesn't... He doesn't realise what's going on around him. Hang on. You don't know how the symbol could be used, and yet you know you invented the phrase. I thought they said that that was the... Oh, I guess it's not. I thought they said that that was connected to the thing. That was like... Okay, fine. 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 I don't know if there's anything here.
That's all for the
Okay.
moment. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Get how loudly he talks in between the things. Right. Is there anything in here yet?
We're just starting a session, do you mind?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace.
Wait, are you not gonna... That's the fella from the forest. Are you not gonna be like,
Questions, if you
hey,
don't mind.
we...
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I guess they don't recognise each other in different locations. Forest people are allowed indoors, but I feel like you'd say something if you saw them again. Right, is there anything else going on here? Anything on the jetty? I also love that there was just a drunk guy just like sat on the floor in the middle of the road. Hang on, I think I asked her about everything, didn't I?
Questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Wait, Rupert Booth has been on Twitch a few times. Wait, as in the fella who plays Jenks? North Road. Does he... No. Has he ever streamed this game? Yeah, let's go down to... see more about this. Don't speak his true name.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Right.
Ever hear the phrase free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Oh, is that it? Fine.
Thank you.
Fine.
Probably be back later.
Probably be back later. He's on a podcast. Would he be on our podcast? Do you reckon he would come on Comfort Zone?
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Go further up. And I could be like... I could tell him my dream and be like, does this mean anything to you? I wrestled a badger. Is that a weed?
I wonder if
There's
James
two
knows
seagulls.
this is here. Don't know what it is, but it'd be interesting to see what he says about it.
Okay. Wait. Wait. We Claire. I'm going to have to write that down. Guy walks around fast. He's sturdy legs, this boy. In his fancy upturned shoes. Okay. Ding dong.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Packet of dried leaves. What is this?
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called
Oh, now
investigating,
you know,
James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Oh, I didn't know you ate food.
I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Eats. It's very suspicious. Very suspicious.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay, I think we need to take this back to Simon because he eats as well. So I think the two of them together, both eating something. There's got to be something there. I'll have a peek around here. Meatos. They both eat. In fact, oh my gosh, there's a restaurant in the pub. I've just blown this thing wide open. This is getting out of control.
Things, please.
Oh, did I not ask about this?
Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
What about affairs? What do you think of that? What do you think about them?
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you
Oh my
use it?
gosh.
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
I
Oh
didn't
my
expect Rebecca
gosh.
to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Becca. Oh my gosh.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
No wonder I trip balls every time I'm brushing my teeth. Right. Let's take it back to James. Take it back to James. Health and safety risk, it is. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
I'll have you know, I went and Googled this, and now I know what it is, so what do you say
Ever
about
heard
it
of
now?
Salvia divinorum, James?
What's that? Skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of salvia?
No.
You're a plant wizard! That's nonsense. Shut up. Where is it? Where does it say? When did you say it? You said it. You said about, you did the thing. You were on a, you did the plants. When did you say it? I'm just flicking through my book. You definitely said it. When did you... Degree is in plant science.
Aha.
Aha.
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Who you
Maybe.
have?
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal. Why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay.
He
I'll
already
look.
has.
The only drug he grows. I'm not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
That was strange wording. Right, so private use only, but then what about these herbal teas?
Aha.
Hmm?
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give
You
it
gave
to
it to
anybody
Kate.
else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. If you don't know about Third Eye, you know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look.
This guy.
They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, then selling them on. It's all there.
Thank you,
What do you mean,
Zerobi.
selling them on?
Selling them. Like objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. That's why I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. You know, I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
The symbol. Hello, guy. Okay, so it has changed now to say that he did meet him. Right. I get the feeling that because he's just told me all of that.
If that's okay.
Jeff, thank you for the follow. I think because he's told me all of that, there's not going to be anything else that I really need to push him on. I don't think there's going to be anything else I need to have a nosy round here for. But just in case. I guess I need to go and question everyone about minty drugs and third eyes. Okay. Right. I wonder how difficult it is to code something like this. Alex and Tom Bates did it once. They made like a mini FMV game. I still can't go into there. Right, here we go.
ask about a few more things, please.
Right, where did we get to?
Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well,
Oh.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
none at all.
Wait, you mean you don't
Thank
think
you.
that your
Probably be back
husband is a
later.
secret murderous cult leader? That's interesting. You wouldn't lie about that. So that's good. I guess we can leave. Right. I guess I can't go up there until it's 8 o'clock.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Right, where are we up to?
You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens and that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Did she ever say anything about... No. Okay.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Where was I up to with you?
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum.
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Yeah.
Once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
Okay, what about your homebrew?
Have you seen this before?
Oh.
This one...
Is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about third eye?
No, sorry.
Okay, I wonder if I can push him on... Oh. I was wondering if I could... Because he said he used to trade it for that, but I guess that option isn't here on this. What about the mask? Because the mask has the symbol. Where's the mask? Cardboard mask. Hang on. Does that mean
Thank you.
that
Probably be back later.
the mask could have been made for them by Liam because he died a year ago? Go and interrogate him. See what he knows about magic mint.
few more questions, please.
Doot, 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 doot. Hmm.
Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
He was so close to... Did he actually
I don't
drink?
know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
The landlady.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant, a legal one, at least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. No, my students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol into the premise, and yet it's saying that she was turning up wasted every time. But then again, I guess she wouldn't have had the alcohol on her. But hang on, you also said that you like to have a port. Wait, hang on, you're drinking alcohol right now! Why was that not the most obvious one for me? How do I put that? You can't. You're on Atlas premises right now and you're drinking. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll ask him about this first.
Do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
Sorry.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because it's the symbol on your mask. Oh, I didn't press it.
Aha. Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Yes. Doesn't remember seeing the flyer. I wish I could point out that he's drinking alcohol right now. But I don't... I don't know how you do that. Only knows what he's heard about Third Eye. You could say that about a lot of things.
Aha. According to the flyer, this Third Eye
Flyer.
group was based at the village hall, is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase free to be free while you were based at the village hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
Go on.
I'm also a murderer.
You see, Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye?
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye?
With Dad, yes.
So you must
Daddy.
have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice. There was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. I thought that was an end to it. But then James and his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to close down, buy a new place, rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
As Atlas.
As Atlas.
And it worked.
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas?
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing?
I'm afraid that exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions. Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes.
Ooh.
Excuse me, Inspector. Hello. I can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment. All right. All right. See you later. That was that. I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Goat, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. I've unlocked 8 p.m. We have the time of 8 p.m.
That's a great
now.
businessman, but he lacks imagination. He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan, in here. Just coming. He's through here. Huh.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Oh my gosh!
Jenks, I'm investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a big mad. You do now.
Father.
You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Thank you for the raid.
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
Oh, but I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No,
need...
that's as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, fire away.
Okay.
Thank
you. Well, Paul certainly doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the strings in this family, and I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
Okay, so he wants me to only ask the serious things, so we should get straight to the point.
Ever tried Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew her at all. Met her a few times. At the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday.
When you murdered her?
And, about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Okay.
Do you know if Kate had lost this? It's her driving license.
How would I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
Well, okay, that was to the point.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
Had his fingers on it. You wouldn't want to know about that.
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or her killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
Oh my god. I love that he's just like, do you know anything about this? Hanks is he's got his own way of doing things.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
No, that's weird. That's weird. Okay.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
Also, going back to the Atlas thing, I love that they were like, oh, we just bought, one of 2 available buildings in the village and no one realised that we were the same people, despite there being, 8 people who live here, and we moved down the road. But that's fine.
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognise it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Why?
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency.
And when was that?
Last year.
Is that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
While I suppose that's a matter of opinion. However, you still respect it.
Respect it? I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
So it couldn't have been him because he said he abides by the law.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
Oh. Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk?
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
It just, the way he said it, I thought that he was being like, problems. Like, Mom, can we get problems? We got problems at home. And then I realised what he actually meant. By that point, it was too late. Right, where are we?
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs. All that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people?
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril. I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
Okay. Fair enough.
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
Who is this guy?
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector.
I'm not a
no
drug.
Enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol on our course. We like to tell the students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
Okay.
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local Minister for Propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Well, these things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was.
Oh my god.
As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And Third Eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
Is there a local chippy? Chippy tea? Right, okay. This was a lot of information. So, only met Kate a few times. Asked her at the meeting around 7. Maybe spoke to her. She was drank. Doesn't know if she lost her license. Doesn't know anything about Simon's bike. Doesn't know about Simon's homebrew. Necklace looks familiar but can't say for certain. Didn't buy one for Kate. What a freedom necklace for a student. They were also eaters. Very, very sus. Wasn't in the pub on Friday. Thinks the mask is from a monarch costumes. Hasn't seen the mask before. Poster designed by an agency last year. Business started up last year. There's the mirrors for scrying. Never use a scrying mirror. I don't know if there's anything in here that would actually help. Oh wait, he'd been drinking all night at the seminar. But they don't allow... Wait, did he not say that? Oh, poo, that must have been the other guy. Oh, wait. Doesn't allow any drugs or alcohol on site. Ah.
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well, we did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. I get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
Can I peek at his garage again? Oh, random. Okay. Dun dun dun. Right. Let's Oh, oh, okay. Makes more sense. I think I've asked her about everything. Is it 8 o'clock now? Will this be open? No. Hello, my love. I guess I may as well, like, check all of this stuff whilst I'm here as well. Oh, no, not that way. Back into the woods. Very light for 8 o'clock. No. Flinging, flanging, flinging. Go back into the woods. Then go left. Then go forward. Then go towards Atlas. Okay. He's just going for a little stroll. He's got a lot to think about.
So the kitchen must be down the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
Okay. 3 hours later. Go over to the TV. What is this? Why is there a door behind a counter?
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone
Is
will
it a
mind if I have a
drugs?
quick look at this.
Oh yeah, it is a little serving hatch. Okay, can I use this? What was that?
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone
Why-
pickpocketing. But why make a video of it?
Oh.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it,
And pay.
and learn to love your ambition.
But mostly
Welcome
pay.
to Atlas.
Okay. So, what does this... Oh, can I not watch it again? Oh, poo. I don't know what I saw, though. I'm so confused. Wait. Was that a cat mug? Oh, yeah, look, a little cat mug. Oh, meow 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 meow. Okay, that was all. Have a nice kitchen TV. It is good. Do. Oh. Oh, I guess he's doing his talk now.
Feel your soul lifting. Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free. Excellent, Hannah.
Well,
Come back later, please.
what's going on here?
Please, leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
Leave.
Okay. What on earth was that about? Looked like they were burning woolen dolls. A woolen doll burning ceremony. What a very odd course this is.
Can I get into here? Why do I keep knocking? Just break in. You've already broken so many laws already. Why not just one little law more? Fine. Right, so... Oh. Loctite. So I'll get my fingy mitts all over this. What did I just find? Is this a car? Can I get into his car now? I've gone the wrong bloody way. Right. We appreciate that woman using an overhand throw, so I just rolled, yeah. Oh, the garage, yeah. I guess should I check these just in case? What if I just stole his car? That'll learn him. I don't think I've learned anything else to talk to Thingy and Bobbins about. Right. Okay.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Is that it? Is that all we're gonna... Okay. Ryan's guitars. Can I ask about the guitars?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Right.
Seen this before?
Oh my gosh.
The writing looks familiar, but no.
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional?
If he did try, it was never going to happen.
Why? Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Right. Just checking whilst I'm here. Nope. Okay. Can I ask him about the guitars?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, so...
Seen this before?
No, what is it?
Do you recognise it?
No. Should I?
Should I?
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No, that's okay.
This guy, do you think this guy is a real people pleaser? He's just constantly like, should it mean something to me?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Do you know this person? No. Should I? Do you want me to? Have I failed? Okay. Right. I guess let's go to pub. What do you want it to mean? Tell me. Love me. Okay,
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry. Ask Ryan.
well, is that not suspicious that you'd suggest asking Ryan? Loboto, I genuinely would. Like, whenever I see police things where you've got people that just sit back and they're like, yeah, I don't know nothing, mate, I ain't gonna tell you nothing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I would be there like, please, search my house. I probably did it. I'm sorry. It was maybe.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
Okay.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. If I just let him play in his room, as long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
I don't know if there's any connection between his guitars and the fact Liam was in a band.
Thank you.
Okay.
Probably be back later.
Probably. Is anyone in the restaurant yet? No. Where are the voices coming from? Is Jenks okay? I guess I will talk to these two about it. Hands out, yes.
Okay.
I am very much enjoying this.
Have you seen this
I'll
before?
play more of these.
No? Don't think so.
Okay.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think it was something that they did on the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays, because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well?
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
So, what did she say about Liam? Didn't know Liam very well, and yet was in a band with him.
Aha.
Aha!
That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem. I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
Does that mean there's something else I can push? Maybe? Oh, I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Probably be back later.
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
I wish it would focus on this jar. I want to see if it's a Sheba. I just keep looking at it every time it's on him.
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing?
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind,
So you hypnotize yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Okay.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages.
God.
That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Round of Kumbaya.
That's
Okay,
all for the
can I
moment.
ask
Thank you.
Emma about this?
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Be back later on if that's okay. I mean, I guess whilst I'm heading this way, should I just keep on going and see... Oh? No, he took his hat off!
Must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
Oh. The heck? What the heck? That felt like seeing Professor Layton without his hat. That felt wrong. Doot, 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 doot. Oh. Okay. Stays on until after marriage. It does. Ali Bob, thank you very much for the follow. Okay. I don't feel very safe in this place. Do we even know why Jenks is here? Oh, bye bye, Anton. Stay cozy. Right.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
I just got mugged. Do you know about this?
Know the shop. Have you used it?
No, but I know where it is.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Seen this? You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
This is for a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Guy, are you thinking about how it used to be that every city had to have a cathedral? Oh my gosh, I can keep going deeper into the woods and I just don't want to be. Okay.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Have you seen this before, anywhere?
Well, I know the shop. Costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
Okay, you don't say anything about the mask, do you? It was just the dad that mentioned that mask.
Do you know anything about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
What's the difference?
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Of course you will. Maybe one day I'll get some sort of...
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
torch.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all?
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
Okay.
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognise the shop?
No.
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner. Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Oh, we did try him in accounts, but didn't work out.
Okay, so this bag doesn't know where the bag is from. And yet, when you mentioned this, you said it was from the shop.
Aha.
Aha!
Do you visit Monarch Costumes a lot?
No. I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop?
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
Well, maybe I do.
This was used to put over my head, Paul, by a mugger. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really ask the most ridiculous questions. Of course I didn't.
So why did you lie about the shop?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know somebody who did.
Go on.
Did Ryan mention Jason to you as a cleaner?
No, you did.
Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it, he simply thought that he was doing us a favour by getting it back. He isn't exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best examples.
So what's on the DVD that's so special?
All right, it was something I did myself, a little stunt I pulled to amuse the students.
What kind of stunt?
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasize the word pretended. The students knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Steal from students? Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't look so serious, Inspector. I returned everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
And when was this?
Last year sometime.
At Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died, as it happens. Before you ask. No. I didn't steal from him.
Do you think it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
I wasn't encouraging students to steal. Policemen are so literal. Life is shades of grey, Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into blacks and whites. Now, if you don't
Is that
mind,
another ghost?
you'd have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
I see he was quick enough to claim he didn't steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
It is suspicious. I guess I should leave it here.
Ask about a few more
Maybe
things,
I'll get
please.
to the...
Seen this anywhere before? Nope.
Nope.
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis.
Yeah?
And what do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything. I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds. Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water, what happens? Do you go into a trance?
You lose yourself in your unconscious. You go deeper and deeper. You swim around. Try not to go too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. And you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. It's like a journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen. You're thinking about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
Okay. Thank you. Was that Celinda? Thank you very much. Oh. I had a strange dream last night. I listened to a new Comfort Zone in Rithian before bed. I dreamt that I played up with you, Kirsty, and Rithian. I was doing really badly and failing all the time. So all of you are really mad at me. No! We wouldn't be mad at you. For proof, just go and watch the stream with Arnhall and see how calm we stayed. So... I don't know if...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. I only lost 20k channel points due to... Arnold tried. He tried his best, and that's all we could have asked for. Very proud. Okay. I think it is time for me to leave it there, because I am hungry. Will this automatically save? Save game 1? Wait, this will replace game 1 with a current copy of... Has it saved? If I do exit... Current game saved, come back soon. Okay. Oh! Nice! That was fun! I am looking forward to finishing it off. I'm worried I will have, like, forgotten everything by the time I come back to it. But hopefully... Wait. Where are my babies? I haven't traded to Kirsty. There they are! There's my little babushkis. Oh. Ah. Good thing you took notes. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you, Jenks, for taking notes. What a good boy. The acting is so good though. So good. So good. I can send you to... Wait, what is this? What's this thing that Pop Pot's playing? Dr. Decker. Looks spoopy. Spoopy. Do you know what though? As Pop Pot, actually, I forgot to say this. Pop Pot bought me this game. As a very Bibab, thank you very much for the follow. So I'm gonna give you a raid over to them so we can all say a big thank you. That's what I should play after this. Oh. But let's go and spam Pop Pot with many thank yous for gifting me this game so that I could play it. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 for a Banui stream and then 2 for a thing, but there won't be a bunny stream on Wednesday morning whilst I remember, because I've got to take the bunnies to the vet and that was the only day they could do, so sadly no Banui stream. But I might do like a morning game stream instead, and just because I don't know when I'm going to pick them up, so I might do like 10 till 2 or something for Wednesday. Well, it's not just for Jabs, it's for Jerry's he's having an anesthetic and I don't like it, but he's having his because his nose has been snotty again, he's having deep nasal swabs, so he's got to have a little bit of a sedation, which is scary Banui times, but fingers crossed everything will be okay, touch wood. Yeah, so well, I will say Bye, 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 bye. Look after yourselves, everyone, and be good. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.